Alright, so I'm back, and today I'm gonna try beating Omega, cause I have yet to do so, even though I've beaten like every boss in this game, with no items too. But for Omega, I can't exactly. I seem to have trouble no iteming him, and for good reason too, because he's not very easy to beat, obviously, and I think he's the hardest boss because of that. And, and the reason why is because of his AoEs, basically. Now, there's other bosses that have that, but like his is more harder to deal with, especially with like the no dodge in the first turn and all that type coverage and stuff. But yeah, so for today's video, I'm gonna try no iteming him. Um, and if I can't, then I'll do like a part 2 or something. But anyways, so these are the teams that I have set up for this. This one is just to kind of try out an extreme team against him. Right now, extreme teams are definitely in a bad spot, and it's not even a full extreme team. Like, I had to put Piccolo in there because his utility is pretty good with the giant form, because it actually does like get rid of supers and AoEs, so that can help like make me survive a turn or something. It's just obviously like could end up losing on the last stage unless if he gets like his damage reduction, but it's kind of hard to get it, you know, the extra 30%. And then we got movie heroes, thought I might as well try it. And then probably a team that will make us win. I feel like with Omega, because of the AoEs, you kind of need like a lot of slot 1 characters, and a lot of teams don't really have that. At least not anymore, because a lot of like defensive characters have kind of like aged out, including like SSJ3 Vegeta. I've like tried him out recently, even against First Form Cell, and he takes so much damage. But I think it's been known that he hasn't been very good lately. So anyways, and then here's another 4th team that I might try out. It's just like a mostly Android's team. I don't know. I might save that team for another video though. But I think I'll start off with movie heroes, and we'll get a little spicy trying these guys out. Might end up losing right away, and then we'll just try out this team, and we'll see how it will turn out. Oops, oh, hold on. I had Piccolo as elite. Oops, yeah, don't mind that. But also, for the end of the video, I actually do plan to do a ticket summon on the ticket banner that they have currently going on. And we'll see what I get from it, if I add anything at all, honestly. Looks like I'm not getting Gamma. I don't really want to use the gods against Omega. There we go. Yeah. Gamma 1 is definitely a lot more reliable in surviving. Alright, so we already got the Gammas on 1 rotation. I'm gonna have to be careful with Gamma 2 and Gogeta, yeah. So like Gogeta could cook in this event, but at the same time, well, it's like a specific scenario because he gets a 70% chance to dodge in slot 3, but it doesn't activate until after he supers, right? So against the AoEs, he is just gonna die from it, but there is a possibility he could end up living anyways, because his defense does get to a reasonable amount if he's on rotation. I think it's like near 500k or like 450k, and it's enough to tank the normals, but he'll obviously die to the supers. But more specifically, if he gets that active off in blue, well, he'll have the 70% chance to dodge anyways if you use the active in slot 3. So if I am able to do that, then he'll just end up living. But yeah. And of course it is like possible to use like weaker characters as long as you're floating them off a lot, but it's not easy to do though. Alright, so at least we're getting past turn 1, unlike Cell. That's kind of like the difference between these two fights. Gogeta's gonna take a lot of damage, honestly. My attacks. I need this gamma to also build up a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll just do this. Build up a little bit. And we'll see how this goes. A strategy that will definitely help against this Omega is the fact that he can get his attack lowered. And if you do that, a lot of characters will take a lot less damage from him, so that's definitely a nice thing to have. I don't think anyone here lowers attack. I think Piccolo might do so here. I want to say that's the 18 key, or he doesn't do it at all. I don't know. I might be misremembering. He didn't do it, so I'm gonna have to hope Gogeta double supers. This is definitely an instance where double supering will help with defense, but definitely in the future, if there's a boss that disables dodge, it's possible that even a double super wouldn't help him tank. But we were lucky enough to get the double super. Let's see how much damage we'll take from these normals. Ooh, that's still a good amount. Yeah, it's definitely better to give him full dodge. I think I have a mix of both for him. And everyone on this team is Link level 10, by the way. I think so. Are these guys? Yeah, them too. I don't really use them that much, which is why I was wondering. Dang, your defense is kind of low. Even with 40% damage reduction, it's kind of scary. I don't think they'll survive against Omega, so that's not a good thing. They might even take damage in this rotation too, so that's not good. Okay, we'll get their 24 key. That's good. So if I remember correctly, they need to get hit like 7 times and do 3 supers. Is that what it is? That's not very good. Yeah, I personally think that they're good, but they have like big flaws, kind of like Beast Gohan. So that's definitely disappointing that they just do that to units like them. Their animations are really cool though, so I always want to use them as much as possible, but you know, they're not like the best, right? So the gammas though, they're always really good. That's why I'm trying to use them against Omega. So far, not so bad. Gamma 2 might end up getting cooked by the last stage of Omega, and he for sure gets cooked by a super on this stage, but he's good enough to tank normal stuff, which is good, as we just saw right there. Let's hope. Oh, they lower attack. Okay, I think they'll for sure tank normals, but not a super. Damn. I mean, they tanked it, but we didn't survive. Our HP was too low. And that's upsetting. Right. Yeah, as expected, Movie Heroes didn't really work out so well. We'll go ahead and try out this extreme team. I don't really think there's much of a better setup for an extreme team. Maybe with like Turles, but I don't have them, right? So yeah, I haven't really been pulling many of the recent Dokkan Fests, which is pretty upsetting. I'm mostly free to play because I have bought some stones before, but not to like Truth's level or any other Dokkan YouTubers. I don't. If I make money off of these videos, then I'll buy stones and probably do more Dokkan Sunny videos. Alright. Oh, he got sealed already. Is that a bad thing? I don't remember if his build up needs supers. Or was that a stun? I don't even know if he even attacked. Whatever. He's still the GOAT for real. Alright. So, Cooler is cool enough, but he is gonna have trouble against those AoEs, that's for sure. He can get up to like 500k defense though, which I just said earlier, can end up surviving, but we'll have to see how this turns out. Okay, let's go. He's cooking, yeah. I definitely do really like Ma Junior, and I also do, for the most part, like World Tournament Goku, but I don't have him, so another character I don't have because I was too unlucky. And wow, we did a lot of damage to him. The only thing about doing this fast, I think we might be dead here, is that the coolers don't get to build up. We're the only ones that are building up besides my junior, but it doesn't really matter, I think. Yeah, cooler's our best chance of living here, and these two can't dodge, so that sucks. Let's just hope for the best, I guess. Okay, that's not too bad. His attack was lowered, right? So I think Cooler also lowers attack, and the fact that he dodged that actually really sucks, and now he's probably dead. Okay, not quite yet, but I'm pretty sure Janembu is not gonna survive. Maybe I should have put him in the middle, but I think he's gonna take a lot of damage anyways. I mean, the attack was lowered again. Yeah, that's even with the attack lowers. I feel like he can be good as long as we get past the first stage, but we clearly didn't, so that team doesn't even really have slot 1 units, now that I think about it. Unless if baby's in low HP, I think that's when he dodges, right? There is Golden Frieza's, and I don't know if Janemba is in Piccolo's team. He might be. It's like a transformation boost, and Janemba's there, right? I don't know. I'd be forgetting some things in Dokkan, honestly, because there's a lot to it. But anyways, we'll go ahead and try out the final team, and hopefully we'll no item this. I'll definitely get the furthest with this team, I hope. But yeah, that team needs a lot of help, and I don't have a Lark Golden Frieza, and the other Golden Frieza is banned on this event, so definitely it's not good. There's a good chance that the first attack is a super, so I'll probably just, if he doesn't get his 18k, I'll do this. Yeah. I don't, hopefully that falls good. Yeah, that's alright. Cool. Yeah. I guess you could say I'm like casual at this game, but I still like trying to do things, right? And is there really like professional way of playing this. I don't know. I thought I just mentioned that, I suppose. I think these guys are actually pretty good for this event, despite them being physical and not like the best defensive unit. But the thing is, they have the standby, and like what I think is that you should like stand by while you're in the STR phase, and then you like go back to normal once you're in the final stage. Using two of them is just like where it's hard to use them because you can only have one on standby. So the other one is just gonna get destroyed by the STR Omega. But I think it's still, you can like survive with one of them standbying. I think we'll use him in the front, and we'll keep, I think I'll keep Piccolo in here actually, just so he can take the hits, and he'll put up more hits later. I might wanna, yeah, I have to reset real quick. Alright, sorry about that. I didn't want them to not get their 24 keys, so they definitely need the key way more than Piccolo does, so yeah. Alright. Him dodging that doesn't really matter. They still get the stack right, so we'll just be stalling even more and hopefully build up these characters even more before we get to that devastating STR phase. Let's see how they take this. Yeah, pretty good. Like most characters, defense is better after super. Yeah, they need to stack up that defense with their supers as well. Out of all of the, this team is very defensive, right? Out of all of the guard slot 1 defensive characters that I like, not including SSJ4 Goku, because he doesn't always guard, and he's just clearly like the best one. Oh, and I suppose also Bulma. I don't have her, but from what I've seen, she's really good, and is also just like clearly above all of them. But like this era of like slot 1 guard characters, including like Berku, and like this Gohan, this Goku, yeah, and Vegeta Trunks. I'm not gonna use this yet. Am I below 59%? No, I'm not. I should keep Goku in slot 1 because Gohan needs to stack some more right now. And if he super slot 1, that's gonna seal them or stun them, and they won't be able to stack them. So we'll go ahead and do that. I think I'll rank it as this Goku, and then Vegeta and Trunks. I still like them a lot. And then Berku, and then Gohan. I think Berku is basically a better Gohan, besides Gohan having that transformation, but I still find it to be very niche. So yeah, that's how I'll rank it. I'm not sure if there's another one. I think it's just those 4 that were like that era of like slot 1 guarding, that are like good for slot 1 and their guard characters. But then they all well, only Berku and Gohan have a flaw. What Goku's runs out actually, but his defense is like pretty good after it runs out, right? So I think we'll continue floating him off. And do this. I think Goku and Vegeta still need some hits to build up, so see how that turns out. Yeah, he still did. I would like to get Piccolo to get hit as many times as possible, just so I can potentially get that extra 30% damage reduction if we ever go under 30% HP. You know, looking out for that. But Trunks and Vegeta need to build up as much as possible, just so that their defense is good enough to survive. Because Omega still hits very hard, right? So dodge is definitely still really good for these very defensive characters. Oh, I guess Piccolo is kind of like that slot 1 defensive character too. I like him the most out of all of these guys, including Carnival AGL Goku. He doesn't guard as much, but if he gets that 50% damage reduction, he's still as defensive as them and still has that active, the giant active, that helps out a lot. We'll go ahead and use this active and do some damage. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Did he get his attack buff yet? I'm not even sure. Yeah, defeating this Omega as soon as possible is definitely a good idea. I guess we'll do that. Would they? Yeah, they would heal a bit. And I'm not even sure if I would get good ores with them, so we'll go ahead and do that. Hopefully we'll survive this turn. I think they have their 50% damage reduction. Goku and Vegeta. Okay, yeah. Even if they didn't, they're still taking double digits, so that's definitely good to see. Hopefully Gohan gets a lot of supers in here, just so he can stack up a lot. I definitely like Gohan the least because he really needs those additional supers, at least for me, to stack up fast. But then again, if he does, which he did get 3 of them here, which is good. If he does keep doing them, he does stack up a lot. So like if he only supers once per turn, he'll be like stacking way less than Carnival Goku, both of them. But if he does triple supers every turn, he does like have more defense, from what I know. But that being under 59% HP, you kind of do just end up losing with him. Even with the transformation, it's just like rare instances where you don't actually end up losing. I feel like, is this Omega more squishy than usual? We did like so much damage. I don't remember ever doing so much damage to him. Maybe the other teams that I used against him were just not that good. And yeah, Goku and Vegeta still being really good. It's definitely good to see. How long does their standby last for? It's probably not good to use it anyways. This is like pretty good for us. Does Vegeta and Trunks have their active only on low HP? I'm pretty sure, right? Oh, and they only have it for this turn. How is this gonna play out? I think Goku runs out of his guard next turn, so he can be pretty squishy. Oh, I think are we low HP? Yeah, we're under the threshold for Gohan's guard, huh? Yeah, we are. See, that's kind of like the problem with them. We're gonna need the revive then. I'm pretty sure. Mm. Imagine if we don't even die on this turn. I don't really want Goku and Vegeta on this turn. Even Piccolo would be better because he'll still have his active. Oh, you know what? What if Piccolo kills? Is that possible? I'm not sure how much damage he'll do. And I'm not sure if I can reset the app and get that active back. If he does kill though, that would be the most optimal. And then I'll just revive and do some damage to in Omega. And that would be really good. I don't think I'll risk it because I'm pretty sure I'll lose the giant transformation active if he ends up not killing. And that's a pretty good ability. And this is a good ability too, so we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, you know what? He's doing an AoE, so I can still float him off. Alright. Yeah, whoa. I don't want to kill before I revive too. I'll just put Piccolo up at front in case he like supers right away, because Piccolo would take more damage in that case. We'll see how this turns out. Okay, he didn't super right away. Maybe he'll super here and Piccolo will still die. I feel like Piccolo kind of tanks this super. Oh, he just killed it. Did we just lose? Cause is Gohan gonna be good enough? He's only doing one AoE at least. Okay. I think Gohan is actually gonna be able to survive. Oh, so I'd be having a skip on. Oh, this kind of sucks. I think I have to reset. Yeah, well, I mean he'll survive actually. So, but that kind of sucks for the orbs. Oh, I still have the revive. That's what I didn't want as well, because then they're here. I could just revive with them instead. I guess I'll just wait for it then, huh? I could... Oh, that could be a lot of damage though, with this Spirit Bomb and his support. And then... I'll obviously die in that rotation. I think I'll end up killing Omega on that rotation. Unless if he kills me right here, of course. We'll see how this turns out. But yeah. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to survive next turn. I think... How much damage will this do? Because he only got 5 wards. I'm pretty sure he'll survive this, right? There's no way. Oh, that still did some damage though, yeah. That's what I was like wondering. I was like he will take damage, huh? And he did. And is this guy? Yeah, he's taking damage. He'll survive this normal, yeah. If he doesn't, that will be really sad. Goku should end up getting this heal, I'm pretty sure. I think he heals after the turn's over, not at the start of the turn. I don't remember. We'll find out right now. Only one super. Oh, barely surviving, and we got the heal. Let's go. We didn't get Piccolo's heal, but it's fine. And we'll obviously do this so Piccolo doesn't get supered, because I don't want to take any chances. But post super, Piccolo should be able to take normals. I guess we'll get some damage, but yeah, this is gonna take a minute and barely do anything. Um, I'll probably speed this up if I can, but I'm not the best at editing, and I don't have anyone to edit, so I'll just probably talk about random stuff. Um, so I guess with Dokkan, as someone who's been playing casually, I think I said most things about it, like how I'm free to play and excuse me, other stuff. Um, sorry, it's been a long day. So my power level on the account is 1,400,000. It's also still my first time talking about myself to record videos, so it sure is. I'll probably end up getting a friend, um, someone who plays Dokkan to like collab with me. We'll see how that turns out. Um, just to make the videos more entertaining, and so it's easier for me. Hopefully, I'll only get 2 turns, cause it's just so it doesn't last as long. Yeah. And like right now, my goal with the account is to, well, I like to beat every boss with no items. There was this else. I like collecting characters. That's a fun aspect in this game too, and of course, no adding being the bosses. I remember it took me a while to know item the redstone stages when they first came out. That might end up being the same with Omega. I might still need like another good character or two to help me out with beating him, and I'm sure worldwide will be giving us lots of good characters. Oh, my thoughts on it. I I'm kind of unsure how this worldwide will look like, because I definitely wasn't on board with the Future Saga worldwide. Like I was like someone who was like, okay, we're getting another turn. I guess I could talk more. So I was someone who was like expecting like a SHA2 Gohan or Broly celebration. You know, like SHA2 Gohan into like from the Cell Saga into the BoJack movie one as part 2, or as Beast Gohan part 2, or and then the Broly one, which is obvious, like the first Broly movie, and then the return, the second one, you know. I don't think there was much other that they can do besides obviously Future, which is what they're doing. The reason why I'm not such a big fan of it is because, like, I mean, the Goku Blacks and Xenoverse will be cool, but like the Trunks part, I don't know. Maybe they'll cook with it though, and I'll just like, yeah, it's fine. And then also, they're most likely gonna use Vegito, but my problem with that is that they probably should have saved it for a double Vegito anniversary for 9th year. And I was definitely thinking that was gonna happen, but it might not happen. It depends on if they will release Vegito or not. Alright, so as you can see, we cleared up all the AoEs and supers. We won't know that it cleared the supers until after the turn's over, but if you didn't know, that's what his giant form does though. So you'll see that we won't get supered at all. I think since we use the giant form, I'll just float him off. Kinda wanna get the supers with Dokkan Vegeta though. I think this way it will. Orbs didn't fall that well. Oh, we will get it anyway still, cause with 23 key, they still do it. I don't. We didn't get enough key for the spirit bomb, huh? That's unfortunate. I guess I will keep. I would want um, Goku and Vegeta slot 3 anyways. They're not gonna be tanking, and we're gonna get the revive. So 13 million. That's pretty good. That's definitely why I wanted to get 24 key, just so that they can do as much damage as possible. Crits would also be nice. I definitely do think with these guys, crits is the way to go. With Goku Vegeta, both uh, the physical one and the zero one, you know what I mean. It's kind of crazy that we're about to get the 9th anniversary one too, early next year. I'm thinking it's either going to be double Vegito or Super Vegito and Super Gogeta, because we're obviously gonna get a Super Vegito for 9th anniversary. I'm pretty sure, because I don't know where else they would put him. We'll get this gameplay first, and then I'll talk. Hello, there you go. I think with this, I'll get the Super Spirit Bomb. Yeah, let's go. Kinda. Oh wow, that was a lot. I think we actually won then, huh? I think this other Spirit Bomb will kill. Looks like we're gonna die right here. Oh, we just barely survived. Goku will do some damage. Hopefully he'll get a crit. Yeah, Super Vegito is coming soon, that's for sure. We're gonna die right here. Too bad we didn't get the super, that would have done some extra damage, but we'll hopefully kill here anyways. We got the skip. I kinda wanted to see it actually. We didn't get a crit, it didn't do that much damage. I think we'll win anyways, hopefully. Oh, they need to be someone, right? And the AoE is very conveniently placed, so I think this is a win, unless Goku, not Goku, Trunks and Vegeta take so much damage from a slot 1 super, and they are gonna get slot 1 super. There's no way they could die from this though. After all this hard work, it's gonna be a very sad ending. Okay, luckily we didn't die. Yeah, that revive was definitely very good. I don't want to talk too soon. Like, what if we end up dying? I'm pretty sure we won, right? Yeah. Yeah. We won. I don't know. I haven't really tried using like real teams like this to beat Omega. I've been trying to do the missions with no items, but after so many tries, I don't think it's possible for me to do it, because I have characters that I'm missing, like SSJ4 Goku. I don't have him, which sucks so much. I have to wait so long to get him, but he's definitely very crucial for the missions. But hopefully they'll drop a unit and I'll be able to do it. So anyways, as I promised, I'll go ahead and do my summon. That's the banner, and I'm missing more characters on this first banner than the other one. Characters like Ginyu, and looks like we're gonna get someone, and other characters. I'll just mention it if I do end up pulling them. But yeah, if we don't see Vegito Blue for worldwide, I have this character. That sucks. Then we'll see double Vegito night then. I'm pretty positive for that. Otherwise, it will be like Super Gogeta and Super Vegeta. Oh wow, That's an unexpected pull. I have him with dupes, but I wouldn't mind an extra dupe. So yeah, we've accomplished our goal in this video. That ticket summon was not bad, and I've beaten Omega finally with no items. And that means that I still have beaten every hard event with no items. Now it's just like I have to do all the missions, which is just these 2 missions now. But yeah, it's just the problem that I don't have that Goku. But I'm sure I'll be able to either find a way to beat it anyways. I'm sure with items it'll be way more easier. So I'll just probably do that. But if they drop a new unit that is on those categories, then I'll try using them and hopefully do it with no items. But yeah, we'll see. I'll post a video on it. But for now, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.